Meanwhile, hundreds of protesters gathered outside Portland's ICE facility today. A demonstration outside the facility earlier, with protesters even blocking the road out front. Our Cor Harland is there live with the latest. Cor.
Good afternoon, good evening, Lisa, from down here in South Portland, where, as you mentioned a little bit earlier this afternoon, there was upwards of 100 folks that demonstrated and marched down from Carruthers Park to here in front of the ICE facility here on southwest Macadam. Right now, crowd is sort of reconvened here and are actually using the crosswalks to march around in circles in front of the ICE building here to sort of make their message heard. Traffic, as you can see here, is getting through here, albeit at a fairly slow pace, but it is getting through here. There has been one person detained that we saw here just about 10 or 15 minutes ago. That's in addition to another person a little bit earlier this afternoon. On to the video you go now. Again, this is a demonstration against the ICE presence here at this building on southwest Macadam. It started about 1 o'clock. It has been a lot of chanting, a lot of back and forth with some of the ICE officers as they emerge from behind the gate of this facility. That's usually when somebody comes in or somebody is going out or a vehicle needs to get in or a vehicle needs to get out. It was done in a fairly orderly process, although somewhat confrontational, I would say, observing it just a little bit short time ago. But so far, just a handful of folks detained, two that we know about, two that we've seen so far. And the demonstrators also pretty encouraged about a Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals stay on the deployment of National Guard. That ruling came down on Friday, and it will keep, the Oregon Justice Department says, it will keep the National Guard out of the Portland area until at least Tuesday night, when the full court may consider this. And some of the demonstrators consider that a big sign of progress.
I think it's significant because due to community pressure, they keep having to push back the deployment of the National Guard. I truly think it's because people are coming out here and protesting consistently that even the courts are feeling the pressure themselves to stand up against the Trump regime and to not allow the National Guard to be deployed here.
And for the folks that are out here demonstrating on a windy, blustery, rainy day, that makes a big difference for them. As you look at some of the officers that are a little bit above the street elevation here, they've been looking down, keeping a pretty watchful eye on this group here all afternoon long here. But Lisa, the encouraging sign for the folks that are out here demonstrating in these bad conditions is they believe that the pressure, informal pressure that they're exerting here on the streets behind us, are actually affecting court decisions and having a few things move here in their direction, just in terms of their efforts to try and keep the National Guard out of the picture here on the southwest Macadam here on the south waterfront.